What's up, YouTube? You already know, man. I'm back, and this is a special audition of guerrilla marketing. And we're gonna talk about the 16 monumental secrets of guerrilla marketing. Um, I think a lot of people are guerrillas and they don't even know it because they haven't tapped into the attributes of being a guerrilla. And when you say gorilla, they might think of an animal, they might think of somebody in the streets doing some illegal things, but a guerrilla marketer, you know what I'm saying? When you use your energy, imagination, information, and your determination to get something, to make sure you get the sale, to make sure you get referral customers, you know what I'm saying? That's what being a guerrilla is when it comes to guerrilla marketing. If you're a gorilla, these 16 secrets are not secrets to you at all. They ain't no secret to me, y'all. You feel me? Because I've been doing it for years. I ain't had no other choice. I ain't had no other choice but to gorilla up. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that they are tattooed on your body, engraved on brass plaques in the offices of all who market or plan marketing for you, and pinned up idly in neon inside your brain. These proven gems of marketing wisdom have somehow escaped the ken of large and small marketers alike. I keep wanting to say that there are no secrets at all, but there are really are 16, but they really are 16. I sincerely believe that it is next to impossible to market a product or service successfully unless these secrets are known and put into practice. Secrets are solutions to problems. But if you're not using the solutions and applying what the solution is, you're going to continuously have a problem. You know what I'm saying? So when you get wisdom, you have got a secret. When you get wisdom, you have been told a secret. Now it's time for you to apply what you learn, apply what you know. I also believe that merely by learning these secrets and then living by them, you're 80% of the way towards success with your marketing. Nope, make that 90%. So, knowing and living by it repetitiously over and over and over, you never change. You never change the way you do your business. You just continuously go up the ladder. You basically doing the same thing repetitiously over and over and over again. You just going to different levels. That's it. Once you get it, that's when it become easy. When a person make money and they learn how to make money, it's easy for them to continuously make money. I don't give a fuck if they go to prison, they gonna make money in prison. They come home, they gonna get back on. And you be like, damn, that nigga ain't been home 6 months. It's because he understand how to apply what he know. That's the only thing different from him and you. You don't know how to apply what you know. You claim you know everything, but you're not using shit. You know what I'm saying? If you have a small business and want it to become a large business, forget it until you put these 16 secrets into practice. If you allow these concepts to become part of your mental marketing framework, you've got a giant head start on those who do not. See, that's how I feel. I feel like I got a head start on the ones who actually go hire people to do the job for them because it gonna come a time when those people that you hire say, man, look, you got to find somebody else to do the job because I'm about to go do my own shit. If you don't know how to do something you hire somebody to do, and it come a time when they say, man, I'm about to do my own shit, and they don't got nobody else to do that job, you fucked. Nigga, I want to learn a little about a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole mindset. I'm not putting my all into somebody else no more. I did that when I was young. And the first thing that they say, they didn't know. So it was like the blind leading the blind. I don't believe it, but that's what they say. They ain't know no better neither. You know what I'm saying? But they rich. The ones who ain't know ain't rich. So I don't believe they ain't know no better. You feel me? Yeah, I don't believe it. But anyway, So, as not to keep you in suspense any longer, I'll reveal the secrets right here and now. They can summarize in 16 words, each ending with a handy memory crutch for you. The letters ENT, commitment, investment, consistent, confident, patient, assortment, subsequent, convenient, amazement, measurement, involvement, dependent, armament, consent, content, and augment. You must have commitment to your marketing program. Think of that program as an investment. See to it that your program is consistent. Make your prospects confident in your firm. You must be patient in order to keep a commitment. You must see that marketing is an assortment of weapons. You must know that profits come subsequent to the sale. You must aim to run your firm in a way that makes it convenient for your customers. Put an element of amazement in your marketing. Use measurement to judge the effectiveness of your weapons. Prove your involvement with customers and prospects by your regular follow up with them. Learn to become dependent on other businesses and they on you. You must be skilled with the armament of guerrillas, which means technology. Use marketing to gain consent from prospects and then broaden that consent so that it leads to the sale. Sell the content of your offering rather than the style. Sell the steak and the sizzle because people are too sophisticated to merely buy that sizzle. After you have a full fledged marketing program, work to augment it rather than rest on your laurels. To make you an even happier gorilla, keep in mind that these 16 words come with a guarantee. If you memorize all 16 and run your business by the concepts they represent, you will exceed your most optimistic projections. Memorize only 15 and don't blame me if things go awry on your trip to the promised land. If somebody giving you information and they telling you, bro, this is the blueprint, and you leave something out because you wanted to do it your way, then it's your fault. You didn't take heed and utilize everything you needed to use in order to become successful. What part are you leaving out? Sometimes you got to go back and see what I'm leaving out. You know what I'm saying? Am I skipping the part where I got to get the information? That's a major part. Go back and get the information. People who are already successful tell you, man, I don't know what they talking about in that book because they already know how to do it. They feel like this is not beneficial to them, but it's beneficial to you. It's beneficial to you because you don't know. My wife bought me something to eat. She do that every time I be teaching. It's beneficial to you because you don't know. I done seen plenty of people try to tell me that books are nothing but another person's way to come up. The information in the book is nothing. To you, it ain't. Guess what? They helping me out well. You just don't want me to know what you know. You sure ain't showing me how to do it. You not showing me how to get a motherfucking thing. You want me to keep on depending on you. That's not beneficial to me. That's why when people come to me, I might give them advice, but I also go to where I got advice from. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say the same shit I just said about people that I didn't dealt with. I feel like people try to hide information, bro, so you could depend on them. I don't know. That's just my experience. and my philosophy of dealing with people in my past. Nobody never showed me the way. You know what I'm saying? They told me, but they didn't show me. It's like a person saying you gotta have faith. Okay, how to have faith? That's important. You know what I'm saying? Don't expect me to have what you saying I should have if I don't know how to have it. That's what The Secret have taught me. When I watched The Secret, I have heard that you gotta have faith, but I wasn't never told how to use faith. And wisdom, information is what you need, bro. No cap. This bacon good. I'm gonna try to multitask now. And it might sound a little nasty because I got food in my mouth, but we on some guerrilla shit, so it don't matter. Now, if you memorize all 16 and run your business by the concepts they represent, you will exceed your most optimistic projections. Meaning, you projected that you'll be here, but by you having all this information, you passed that projection. You know what I'm saying? You say, man, I'm gonna make 100. You made 1,000. That's what information do. That shit bump you up. Memorize only 15 and don't blame me if things go awry on your trip to the promised land. Let me illustrate this for you with a story. I was employed by an advertising agency in Chicago, and we were called into a New York cigarette company, which was dismayed by its ranking, 31st largest selling brand in America, and its perception as a feminine brand. It was true in the early 1960s, more women smoked than men. Damn. Y'all some smoking ass choo-choo trains, huh, women? Y'all smoking ass. Y'all was stressing the most, huh? But men smoke more cigarettes. So y'all was smoking cigars and shit, women? God damn. Women more, let me find out y'all was smoking the motherfucking cigars in the 60s. And men was smoking more cigarettes, so the men was doing more stressing. Okay. Shit, I guess the women's was stressing them out, and they was like they was the pimps and shit with the cigars laid back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, but it makes sense now. So the client asked whether we were up to the job of improving that dismal ranking of the brand while changing the perception of it to something more masculine. Can you do that? They asked. We can try. We countered, so we flew back to Chicago and to the ad agency. Immediately, we dispatched 2 photographers and 1 art director to a ranch owned by a friend of that art director. The ranch was in West Texas and ran a giant herd of cattle. We told the photographers to spend 2 weeks shooting cowboys working on a ranch. Unposed pictures, we told them. Show cowboys, horses, and beautiful scenery. No cows, no women, no poses. While they were gone, we invented a new place, Marlboro Country, we called it. And we came up with a theme line. Come to where the flavor is. Come to Marlboro Country. When the photographers returned, we developed their pictures, blew them up, and pasted our words across them. We thought we had accomplished our task and we were psyched about making our presentation to the Marlboro brand group. We flew from O'Hare to JFK, hopped the taxi to the Park Avenue headquarters on Philip Morris, the parent company of Marlboro, and begun to talk excitedly about the presentation we were about to make. The taxi driver caught wind of our conversation, turned his head and asked, "You guys in the ad game?" Yes, we're in the ad game, we responded. "Do you really believe that stuff works?" asked the taxi driver. "We believe it works," was our answer. The cabbage replied, "It sure doesn't work on me. I never bought anything as a result of marketing or advertising. I never have and I never will. One of our guys asked him, "What kind of toothpaste do you use?" The cabbie answered, "Oh, I brush with Gleam. But it's not nothing to do with the advertising. It's because I drive a cab and I can't brush after every meal." At that time, Gleam's theme line was for people who can't brush after every meal. But the real punchline to this story was still to come. We presented the Marlboro's Cowboys to the brand group, Marlboro Country, the theme line. TV storyboards, we had rented the music to the Magnificent Seven for $50,000 a year because it was legal to those days to hawk center, wait, carcinogens on radio and TV, billboards and layouts for newspapers and magazine ads. They loved it. In fact, they agreed to invest $18 million in the campaign the first year. The Marlboro Man was on the radio, TV, newspaper, magazine, signs, billboards all over the place. He had in less than 1 year become a cultural icon. At that time, there had been no correlation between cigarette smoking and lung cancer. We were oblivious to it too. The Secretary of the Navy got on our case for using tattoos on our Marlboro men, fearing infection to sailors at less than sanitary tattoo parlors. But the Sergeant General remained silent. After a year had passed, we flew back to New York to get our high fives, our pats on the back, and our well deserved congratulations. After 1 year, Marlboro cigarettes, which had been the 31st largest selling brand in America, was still 31st. Focus group interviews in 5 cities revealed that this brand, once considered a feminine brand, was still perceived as a feminine brand. We had shown real cowboys doing what real cowboys do on a real ranch. Every graphic we used was macho to the core, but still, people consider Marlboros to be a ladies' brand. Now switch to the day. We see that Marlboro is the number one selling brand in America. It's number one to men. It's number one to women. In fact, it's the most popular cigarette brand in the world. 1 out of 5 cigarettes sold on earth is a Marlboro. But here the real punchline: nothing has changed in the marketing and advertising. It's still the Marlboro Man. It's still Marlboro Country. No more radio, no more TV in the United States, but the campaign has remained totally unchanged since it first made its debut. It is now known as the best marked brand in history. The real hero of the campaign was Joseph Coleman Ford, the chairman of Philip Morris. When we learned from him that the brand was still married in 31st place, we were at loss for words. But the good Mr. Coleman reminded us, hey, you guys, say this would take time. Well, I can hang in there with the best of them. So his his patience came into play, but he believed in his situation, so he was committed to the plan. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the shit take time, bro. Sometimes you might not see no fast results. I think a lot of people give up on things when they don't see results. Bro, I promise you, I've been grinding since I came home from prison, and I ain't nowhere where I know I want to be. You know what I say I want to be? I say I want to be a billionaire for 50. That's my projected. That's my projection, right? Fuck around and be a bigger than that. But one thing for sure, two things for certain. I'ma keep on working. I'm not stopping. I'm committed. I'm committed to the work. And guess what? Why I'm committed is opening up doors. It's making other motherfuckers believe in what a nigga got going on. You know what I'm saying? People who wasn't fucking with me, they reach out quietly. I'd be surprised when certain motherfuckers reach out to me. And I know they only reach out because they see a nigga out. They see I'm not stopping for nothing. I can't really do this stuff while I'm eating, y'all. But the moral to them Marlboro cigarettes, everybody know about the Marlboro cigarette. And this from way in the 60s. But they still around. These people haven't stopped. So why should you? Why should you stop? You know what I'm saying? A person that's committed don't stop, they keep going. That brings us to the first ENT word, commitment. I hate admitting this in print, but mediocre marketing with commitment works better than the brilliant marketing without commitment. What makes marketing work? If you were looking for a one word answer to that question, that word is commitment. What makes a marriage work? Commitment. What makes a business work? Commitment. How do you finish running a marathon? Commitment is the answer. And all the winners know it. You're losing because you're not committed. You're not making no money because you're not committed. You start. Somebody came on the panel last night and they said, Turk said I can make $30,000. But if you ask them, have they made it? They'll tell you no. But if you ask them, have they been committed? See what they tell you. They'll tell you no. So how you know what you would have been making if you wouldn't have stopped? If you stop, of course you ain't gonna make shit. You know what I'm saying? Bro, can't nobody stop you but you. You know, people be telling me shit like it's over for you. Motherfuckers who got less than me telling me it's over for me. What? You ain't making no sense, boy. Hold on, y'all. You not making no sense to me talking about it's over. Hold on. I'm starting this Instagram back. Somebody just asked me. I'm trying to. I'm trying to. I'm trying to get home or some shit. I gave them the Bigo information. Are you trying to work? Are you trying to work so you could get home? Or are you trying to piggyback so it could be easy for you to get home? Why would I let you piggyback off me and I didn't work so hard? It ain't gonna happen like that. The only way I let you piggyback if what you bringing to me is beneficial. It can't be me just being beneficial for you. I don't think people understand that in business. You might think you're beneficial, but you're not. It didn't happen like that for me. There were times I thought I was beneficial when I wasn't. It didn't make me mad. It made me work and work some more and work some more And some of the people have came back to me. And it ain't me being cocky or arrogant when they come back, but the price is different now. People that came to me and like, man, is that my price? You fucking right, that's your price. What make you think I'm gonna give you a cheap price? You remember when I tried to get this and get that, and you ain't give me the price. So now I done built my shit up. Either you gonna pay me this, or I'm not gonna fuck with it. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it go like that, dog. Like, nigga, the world is a circle. That shit gonna come right back around. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that. Keep working, stay committed. If you're not committed to a marketing or advertising program, it's probably not going to work for you. I tell my clients that the single most important word for them to remember why they are engaged in marketing is commitment. It means that they are taking the marketing job seriously. They're not playing around, not expecting miracles. They have scant funds to test their marketing. They must act. Without commitment, marketing becomes practically impotent. You involve a marketing plan, revise and revise it until it is powerful plan for your purpose. You put it to work and you stay with it no matter what. In most cases, you watch it slowly take effect, rise and falter. Take a bit more effect, slide back a bit, start taking hold even more, stumble, then finally grab on and soar, taking you with it. Your plan is working. Your cash register is ringing. Your bank balance is swelling. And this is because you were committed to your marketing program. Stay committed, man. Build you a plan on how to put your buzz, build your buzz, and stay on it. If you are not committed to no plan, you're wishful thinking. You guesstimating. You know what I'm saying? That's not solid. You feel me? And nobody is really want to commit with you to that. Ain't nobody committing to wishful thinking, dog. I know I'm not. This shit don't even sound right. It don't make no sense to me. Why I'ma commit to it? Taking this shit business, not personal. Let's examine that last paragraph. What if you weren't patient enough during the time your plan slowly took effect? You might have changed the plan. Many entrepreneurs do. What if you dropped the plan the moment it faltered? You would have lost out. Many marketers do. What if you lost your cool when your sales slid back? You might have scrubbed the plan. Suppose that you dropped it when it stumbled, as virtually all marketing plans do, at least temporarily. Disaster would have ensued. However, because you stayed with the plan, because you were committed to it, it took hold. Your success was very much due to your understanding of the concept of commitment. If you hadn't been in touch with the essence of the concept, you probably would have killed the plan and killed your chances along with it. If you understand the meaning of commitment, it will pay off for you. Whether you believe that or not, you might not see people who are committed, who now seem successful, until they told you their story of what they went through. They didn't just wake up and bam. You know what I'm saying? It took commitment. But y'all don't see that part. And that's what make a lot of people lazy. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect somebody else to give you nothing that they work hard for getting. It ain't fair to them. Nigga, I work hard to shine. And you get mad, angry, jealous because I'm shining, because you feel like I supposed to take you with me. You got life and bullshit fucked up. Nigga, you not beneficial to me. And it's just simple as that. A new sleep shop was opening in Boulder, Colorado. The owner of the business had heard about me. So he flew out to Northern California to talk. We hit it off. We discussed the idea of commitment to a marketing plan. He admitted that he knew zilch about marketing and turned the whole thing over to me. You will get paid for something that you are good at when you're good at it. You have a lot of people who don't know how to do certain things. Like when some of these celebrities reach out to y'all, influencers, and they need your platform. They need your followers and your streaming site. And y'all get fanned out. Y'all's crazy. Y'all crazy. Y'all work hard, committed y'allself to making a name for yourself online. It ain't just happen overnight. And just because you a fan of this celebrity over here who needs your platform because it's slowed down for him, you allow him to enter your space and you gave him a groupie price. He ain't popping no more. So what is it to you to work with him? Charge him. He still got some money. That way, if he say, you know what, fuck you, I don't need you no more. You didn't got compensated, dummy. Don't get mad when he do that, because he gonna do it. He gonna get what he need to get from you, and he gonna kite out. You remember, he ain't help you get where you at. And he wouldn't be talking to you if you wasn't an asset right now to him. You ain't nobody special. You just got something special that they got. That's it. You got something special that they got. You're nobody special. So don't let it go to your head and make you think that you bigger than your friends now, because he coming to rock with you. He needs you, dummy. That's the case. You could have looked out for your friends and put them in a position. At least he got some money. He just being greedy and wants some of your situation. That's what I don't be understanding. You'll do something free for him. He ain't even popping no more. Your homie popping like a motherfucker right now, but you don't want to help them. Shit don't make no sense. Your homie more beneficial to you, and you just don't see it. I can see if he wasn't beneficial to you, but this celebrity nigga not beneficial to you, and you kissing his ass. I don't give a fuck what a nigga used to be. That shit don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? We discussed the idea of commitment to a marketing program. He admitted that he knew zilch about marketing and turned the whole thing over to me. I developed a marketing plan, secured his approval, and then reiterated the importance of his commitment to the program. Mind you, I'm talking about a guy with one small store. The marketing strategy was implemented. 6 weeks later, my new client called me to tell me that although he was still committed to the program, he hadn't seen much profit that it was for him. He said that he was completely relaxed about the whole thing because he felt he understood about commitment. After 12 weeks, he called to tell me he was beginning to see hints that the program was taking effect. After 6 months, he opened his second store. After 9 months, he opened his third. And at the end of the year, he had 5 stores. He remained committed to the marketing program. And with 6 years, had 42 stores in Colorado, Ohio, Kansas, Wyoming, and Missouri. I doubt that my client would have progressed to the point where he could have justified a second store if he hadn't stayed with the plan. He could have wavered or veered from the plan, but it was a well conceived plan, a plan that was tailored to his needs. At the outset, you won't have any way of knowing whether your plan is good or bad, except for low cost testing, your own intuition, and the counsel of others in whom you believe. But once you believe in your plan, you've got to back your belief with patience. Patience is commitment. You join YNT and you're doing the work, but you're not seeing no results. Are you committed, or are you the one that's looking for quick results? You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, you're gonna quit. You don't got commitment in you. You don't got stickability in you. My client's plan called for weekly newspaper advertising, daily radio advertising, strong in-store signs, weekly sales training, consistent customers follow-up, and free gifts from customers during promotions. That was in the 1970s. In the 1980s, it was augmented my daily TV advertising 3 weeks out of every four. And for the 1990s, though the business was sold for, and I've seen some, it was supported even more by a video brochure and a website connected to other local and global businesses. But the framework remained the same because the mindset of the owner would remain that of a guerrilla. Create a sensible plan and then stick with it until it proves itself to you. How many people are creating a plan and sticking to it? You know what I'm saying? How long might that take? 3 months. If you're lucky, probably 6 months, possibly as long as a year. It took even longer than that for Marlboro. But you will never ever know within the first 60 days whether the plan is working. Commitment is directly related to time. The longer you live by a plan, the deeper your sense of commitment. If you boat if your boat sinks in the ocean and you start swimming ashore, you shouldn't give up if you don't hit the beach within an hour or even 5 hours. To survive, you gotta be committed to the swimming to that beach. Think of this and think of Marlboro when you consider altering your marketing plans after a short time. Lest you misunderstand, think about the following list each time you run an ad and get a response that doesn't meet your expectation. The first time a man looks at an ad, he doesn't see it. The second time, he doesn't notice it. The third time, he is conscious of its existence. The fourth time, he faintly remembers having seen it. The fifth time, he reads the ad. The sixth time, he turns up his nose at it. The seventh time, he reads it through and says, "Oh, brother." The eighth time, he says, "Here's the confounded thing again." The ninth time, wonders whether it amounts to anything. The 10th time, he will ask his neighbor if he has tried it. The 11th time, he wonders how the advertiser makes his pay. The 12th time, he thinks it must be a good thing. The 13th time, he thinks it might be worth something. The 14th time, he remembers that he wanted such a thing for a long time. The 15th time, he is tantalized because he cannot afford to buy it. The 16th time, he thinks he will buy it someday. The 17th time, he makes a memorandum of it. The 18th time, he swears at his poverty. The 19th time, he counts his money carefully. The 20th time, he sees the ad, he buys the article, or instructs his wife to do so. The proceeding was written by one Thomas Smith in London in 1885. So much for commitment. Now let's talk about another ENT word, investment. The second of the 16 most important secrets of all. We're going to stop at commitment. Commitment is important to anything that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Social media is a place where you have to commit yourself to every day if you are doing social media for business. You know what I'm saying? Don't let somebody say, "Man, you be on here every day." If you on here doing something, you have a plan of why you doing it, you supposed to be on here every day. You know what I'm saying? The question is, why are you Watching me every day, that's a distraction. You got to stay focused and committed and keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at nothing but commitment. Don't look at nothing but commitment. And the more people start to see you, Maybelline, hey, I just want to tell you, you're doing good. You in the agency. I always see your numbers, but I never meet you. But you know, every time I see you, I gotta let you know, keep up the good work because you are one of the ones that's committed. Commitment is everything, bro. Commitment is everything in every walk of life. You know, so I don't know, man. I believe in the program that I got put together. Some people gonna be programmed by it and they're gonna work for them and they're gonna be doing business with me going forward. And some people gonna fall by the wayside, but that's just how it go. You know what I'm saying? YNT Empire, where vision get inspired. I'm building an empire, and my empire gonna be built from people who I taught how to use their mind to think and grow rich. You know what I'm saying? We growing rich when we thinking together. So when it's time for us to take it to the next level, everybody gonna be on one accord. We thinking the same way. It's nothing that can stop us. And all I need is 10 people. I don't know what 10 people they gonna be, but 10 people and we gonna take over the world. You feel me? It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have what I'm giving y'all. People ain't teach me. I learned and had to learn myself, and I'm constantly learning every day. But I know what I'm focused. I know what my projected um idea of what I want. An empire. You feel me? I already have it, but the people that I need to be in place are why I'm still working today. I'm working for the people. I'm not working for me. So I'm committed to the people because I need to find 10 people and they're going to come from somewhere in the world on social media to be a part of YNT Empire. You know what I'm saying? Only thing y'all got to do is watch, pay attention, and you will see everything that I say happen. That's guerrilla marketing. You know, I walk it like I talk it. Every day, make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, make sure you comment. And if you think you're a gorilla, tell me your gorilla experiences and what you like to do and what made you a gorilla marketer. I'm out.